Hello, it's Lou Hughes, Chief Leaderologist in Houston, Texas, coming to you again with
Chadwick Robinson, transformational leader, coach to many around the country.
We are going to talk to you about the gift of life. So Chad, what does the gift of life really mean? I mean, I try to find this, I Googled it, I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find anything that really said what I wanted to say. I saw 2 or 3 things, but I had to make up an acronym for myself, man.
Right.
And I said it means to really learn, and I'm gonna break these down, inspire and fight. Not sometime, but each and every day. I mean, it's an opportunity, and I want people to understand it's an opportunity to be alive. What does the gift of life really mean to you?
When I think about life, number one, I just think about, first of all, just being an appreciative. Just think about life, not only just your life, but you think about the people's lives connected to you.
That's right.
See, life is so precious, and we look at life sometimes, and we look at life and we think we have all these years, here, and it's not necessarily true. So you have to appreciate life. And you have to live life. Yes. When I think about life, I think about living. And a lot of people, they never get a chance to experience what it's like to live a full life.
So Chad, let's talk about the first one, learn. This is an opportunity, number one, to just wake up every day, but I don't want people to look up in the dictionary and just say learn is, whatever it is. So I want to tell you what my ideas of learning, because I want people to really get this thing. I want people to have a fire in their belly to understand. We have an opportunity, we were given an opportunity to get up and acquire additional knowledge. Now if you don't do that, that's your fault, but you have a gift within the life. Learn to acquire additional knowledge, and not just for knowledge's sake. You have an opportunity to advance, to start. I mean, you acquire knowledge and to start doing something that you said you have never done. And then, if you're lucky enough to acquire knowledge and really to advance, then I like that last one. You have an opportunity to make an adjustment, which a lot of people don't understand. You can make an adjustment in life any day. I don't care if you're 2, if you're 22, if you're 82. You can make an adjustment. If you wake up, that's the opportunity you have. Everything else that happened in the past in your life means nothing. You have an opportunity today, right now, to change, to rewrite the book. Chad, learn is not L-E-A-R-N. It's those 3.
Right.
I mean, when you think about that, seriously, there are a lot of people out there that are hurting. We're living in a crisis right now in some countries. People are dying.
Right.
People are getting hurt. People are scared. People don't even know if they're going to go to the movies, if they're going to come out. This is a gift to have life. Somebody didn't wake up yesterday. What does that say to you?
Well, see, what I hear when I hear that, when I'm listening, when I hear the word learn, it's so important for you to understand, like you talked about, adjusting. See, it's so important, like they say, you have to be like a palm tree. You have to bend but not break. And in life, things are gonna try to, rattle you up. They might get you down sometimes. But see, it's okay to bend, but don't break. That's what life is about. Life is a constant series of adjustments. Everything that exists grows until it expires. That's what life is about, constantly growing, constantly bettering yourself.
Exactly. And which leads into our next one. We have to inspire, but it's not about you waking up and just being inspired because you woke up.
Right.
So Chad, we want people to aspire to be inspired. It's not about inspiration. But if you think about it, when people wake up every single day, they are going to inspire somebody if they just walk down the street. I mean, somebody's hassle, think about this now, is somebody's hope. Somebody's hassle, somebody is going through something right now, and somebody is hoping for what you have for. They are wishing they could be in your shoes.
Second one is your hell is somebody's happiness.
Socially, emotionally, economically, physiologically. Look, somebody, if you think about it, is watching you And they are so happy. They would be so happy if they had the house that you have, if they had the car that you have, they had the clothes that you have, they were eating what you eat. They're looking from the outside in, and you're thinking about the inside out. You never know the biblical hell that you think you're going through. Somebody would be happy to go through those problems, to live and to do every single thing you're doing right now. People don't realize what they consider as horrific circumstances. Like, I mean, we're talking about whether it be, sickness, family problems, financial crisis. I mean, people that are on drugs, whatever the case may be. And you're experiencing that with your family members. Your horror is viewed to someone as you being heroic. See, you're looking at it wrong. You're looking at it like, man, I got 2 kids, I got a wife or a husband that doesn't like me, I'm having these problems financially, I got some issues maybe mentally with depression or whatever, but no. Somebody's looking at you saying, you know what, that's my hero. They can stand in the midst of those horrific situations and they can still put their clothes on every day, they can still have a positive attitude, they can still help others, they can still contribute to their family, but you are looking at it as horrific while they're looking at it as heroic. Chad, I'm just trying to get the people to understand the mentality that they have versus the outside mentality people have looking at them, at their testimony.
Right.
I mean, what could you say to people that are listening right now when they're in the midst of their situation, where right now they're trying to be inspired?
Right.
But what they really should be understanding is that they're their own inspiration. I mean, what can you tell them that would make them feel better? Not about their circumstance they're going through, but their circumstances you're going through.
Well, see, first of all, you have to realize this. Your life is a movie. Your life is a movie. And every movie has ups and downs. It has a climax. When you watch a movie, what are the parts that's the best parts? It's always the drama. It's always when the pain comes. It's always when the challenge comes. It's always when you have to rise above a challenge, or you have to defy the odds to get something. See, when your life is going through the roller coaster, you have to understand that your life is a movie, and you have to begin with the end in mind.
Oh my goodness.
See, the ending of the movie. Yeah. See, that's where it makes it so sweet, when someone sees you go through all of that and come out victorious at the end.
At the end. And see, that goes into the third one, fight. I mean, fight doesn't mean you just fighting for yourself. I mean, see, we got to really expand our thinking. Why should you appreciate the gift of life? Because see, you're not just fighting for yourself, you're fighting for your family. If you don't have a family, you're fighting for your friends. They're looking at you, they'll watch you. If you're not fighting for your friends, fight for your finances. If you can't fight for your finances, look, fight for your health. There's something that when you woke up, there was an opportunity. I promise you there's an opportunity to fight. You have not gotten to where you should be. You still should be aspiring, like I said, to be inspired, be an inspiration to somebody, if not to yourself. But there's one thing that they got to do, Chad. They got to fight. They got to fight that thing called failure. Man, I'm telling you, look, I'm telling you, that's a fight. Somebody's going to say, no, we got about 10 no's. We got 10 no's every day. No, you can't have this particular job. No, you can't go this particular place. No, you can't do this particular assignment. No. You know how we handle those no? All right, okay then, no problem. So why is it when we come to doing something for ourselves, we can't fight? I don't understand why we can't fight for ourselves. We hear about 45 no's, every other day. Chad, look, I know what your profession is, man, and we've shared some common things, but I don't understand why people quit when they hear the word no, or I can't do something. Why come they can't fight through those failures?
Well, see, in the words of Les Brown, life is a fight for territory. And the moment you stop fighting for the things that you want in life is the moment that the things that you don't want in life take over. See, you have to understand that battle is the seed for territory. See, you have to be willing to claim your territory, your dominion. That's what life is about.
You woke up, you got up. Man, we can stop right there. Just say blessed. You
Blessed.
woke up, you got up. We can stop right there. Blessed. Some people, like I said, didn't wake up. Even if you don't feel like fighting for your future, which is what you should be doing. You should fight for your future. He mentioned territory. Come on. We got to fight for our future. We may want to be, do, or aspire to help someone be something other than what they are right now. And guess what? If you don't fight for it, it's never going to happen. But if you fight for your future, if you can just wake up every day and say, look, as another day I woke up, not only does that mean that I'm on this earth for a particular reason and something that I haven't accomplished yet, but I got to fight for my own personal future. It's my personal future at stake. And if you can't see that that's important for you, fight for the future generation. It's going to be a fight whether you in it or not. It's going to be a fight whether you here on earth or not. The fight is going to continue. The question is, are you going to be a blessing to others if you can't simply think about being a blessing for yourself? I say you can. I say you can get up. I say you woke up, you got up blessed. I say there is a purpose in your life. There is a reason for the season that you're in. It's a testimony, not a testaphony, a testimony. You have to finish the script. You can rewrite the book, but it's a fight every single day. Tell me, Chad, when we talk about every day, I think some people think, hey, I've won on Monday. So Tuesday, I can take a break, Chad. I can go on vacation. There seems to be some people who think they got enough years, they've been 23 years on the job of life, so to speak, so they can go back and take vacation. But I think I heard you talk about there's never really any vacation day.
No.
Not in the game of life.
Not in the game of life. Life is a constant circle. It's always, it's constantly moving. So you have to understand it's the small daily principles that lead to a lifetime of promise. See, you were guaranteed a promise, but the question is, are you going to practice the daily principles every single day to inherit your promise?
And you know, we're going to leave you with this, and we didn't try to make this really long. But below this video, there's a PDF, and it talks about 3 things. I mean, 3 things. If you don't remember anything else we said, we got 3 things for you, so you will know if you were at home, you were thinking about maybe giving up, committing suicide. Maybe you just haven't had the best life. I mean, maybe your environment and circumstances weren't that great. You know, there's some people that have to live with the circumstances they were dealt with, but they can come out of it, and they have. We've seen testimony after testimony, people coming out of situations with no hands, painting. We've seen people come out doing unbelievable things, running with no feet, marathons. So we know things can be done. I guess what I want to say when we're talking about learning, inspiring, fighting, and doing these things every day, how can we explain how to do this? Well, there's 3 things, and I'm going to tell you what they are. I want you to share this with somebody, even if you know somebody who may be kind of down on their luck, not feeling so well. But what have you left unfinished to do for yourself? Now listen, if you can't think about yourself, what do you have that's unfinished, that's left that you got to do for others? And what is it that you have left that's unfinished that you got to do to contribute to the world? And I'm going to tell you, there's somebody that you've helped. There's somebody that's watching you right now, and they're waiting on you. They're waiting on your next chapter to unfold because you're inspiring them. They're waiting on you not to quit because maybe they thought about quitting, but they saw you dealing with all the things that you had to deal with, and they were inspired. You can't quit on them. More importantly, you can't quit on yourself. Seeds that you have planted, and you may be the waterer, you may be the planter, you may be the sower. I don't know what you are, but you're one of them. And if you quit today, somebody may not be able to fulfill their blessing. And then somebody may not just only be you, but the other people that are waiting on you to cross that path in the season and at due time.
Like they say, you don't have to be great to get started, but you gotta get started to be great. See, I'm speaking prophetically to you right now. See, your life is connected to 1,000 people. That's connected to 1,000 people. Do the math. We're all interconnected. Your decision will impact thousands. No, your decision will impact millions of lives across the country.
Yeah. Look, take the PDF. That's my gift. That's our gift to you. I want you to go ahead and print that out. It will give you some insight on the 3 things that I just talked about, so you can be able to be blessed and appreciate life for what it is. It's a gift. The gift of life is not only for you, but it's to bless somebody. Look, we're out. I hope you've been blessed. We'll see you next time. And as you would say, not only
we won't see yet.
I know, I love this.
We'll see you over the top because you deserve to win.
I love it. Take care. We'll talk to you next time.